We just got back from our hike and it is time to show you how I set up my shower. This is a little crazy. I haven't actually used my shower since September of 2017. Now that doesn't mean I haven't taken a shower since 2017, I just haven't used my own. So usually what I do for showers is actually avoid them. I usually wash my hair in my sink and then sponge bath, and then when I do take a shower it's usually at a friend's house, or one of my favorite ways to get a shower is at a swimming pool or a community rec center where I can grab a swim and take a shower. So let's show you how I set up my shower. To start off, I want to note that my batteries are at 100% right now. It's sunny out, and so I have to turn on my inverter. So that means pushing the power button on twice. Next thing I have to do is under my sink, I've got a breaker box, and so I flip the switch for my water heater. You can see on my display that all of a sudden we're drawing 120 amps, and that's with a lot of solar coming in. On my Magnum inverter, it's drawing 137 amps. That's pretty much just the water heater. The fan is on, but that doesn't draw very much. While the water's heating, I'm gonna start to get set up on the outside. First thing I did is I threw my towel to the back door. So it's just gonna be on my bed. I'll be able to reach it from the back doors. Next is to grab my toiletry bag. If you can hear a humming, that is my inverter working really hard right now because I am drawing such a big draw. Okay, so getting my shower stuff out. So I've got it in my drawer so that it's easy to access. I'm going to start with the suction cup that goes on the window. Next, I'm going to attach the shower head. This is an awesome shower head. And then this gets screwed on. Oh, there's a, I forget, there's a blue cap that I'm gonna have to unscrew. And then I screw this on my shower mixer valve. And I will give you a link to the shower mixer valve. Unfortunately, the awesome shower head is no longer available. I don't know that I've ever showed you guys this. Back in here is my water heater, way back there. So it's a little 4-gallon electric water heater by EcoTemp. Coming back to the drawer, underneath my fill hose, I've got my shower curtains. And what they do is they tie onto these little ring nuts here. Is that what they're called? I don't know. So those are screwed into the van. These are just magnetic ones that I got from Apex Magnets. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna tie a shower curtain from there all the way over to there, and I'm going to put one from there to there, and because it's not completely private, I'm going to do one from there all the way over to here. So I don't know, do you guys have this kind of view for your shower? This is pretty. It's awesome out here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna show you me putting this up, but basically I'm tying them on. Seems like it might be better. An upgrade might be a long bungee cord. Huh, I'll have to think about that. Okay, I think I found a camera mount that will work. Let's cross our fingers. Okay, now that I've figured out which shower curtains go where, I'm going to tie them up on the rings. Oh, also, I need to take my bike out because I have to get out my little shower floor. So getting the bike out and out of the way, I'm just gonna move it totally out of the way because I don't want it getting wet while I'm taking a shower. Okay, so I'm going to grab my little floor. These you can pick up in the bathroom section of any IKEA. Just a little shower floor. So it works great so that your feet don't get all muddy while you're showering. All right, so sorting out the shower curtains. I've got the one for the bed, so I'm gonna tie that on. I also have magnets along the sides, so they don't have to be tied on super well. And the magnets keep them from blowing around. Next, I'm going to tie the one that goes over here to protect this wood. I've got magnets for the bottom so that they don't fly around, and they're the heavier duty magnets. I'm just gonna attach those. Sorry for the handheld camera, I know it's hard to watch. Okay, and we need the hose to come through. Oops. You need the hose to be on this side of the shower curtain. So let's do that there. And then kind of pull it out of the way and then snap these down. So now I just need to tie this one a little better. I didn't tie that well at all. And then I need to do the bigger one that goes on the back doors. All right, I know there's a lot of light behind me, not ideal situation, but what can, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I'm going to add the last shower curtain. Now I will say that originally I had a shower curtain to go over this side as well, but the water didn't go that far, so that was never an issue. I'm gonna tie up this big mess here. Oh, one thing to note is that I found that you need a second magnetic ring over here because otherwise it's just too much for the one ring. So the water is heated, you can tell because it's now just charging again. And so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the water heater. I would also turn off the inverter, except that I had to charge my camera battery, so that inverter is gonna stay on. Otherwise I would have just turned it off. I don't use that much water for my shower. I don't use the 4 gallons, and so I don't need the water heater to keep going. It has plenty now, and there's no reason to leave it on. Once you get the curtains set up, they're not this hard. It's just that, it's been like a year and a half since I've used them. And I didn't ever really get to where they were just right. In fact, I changed the whole thing since I used them last by adding some fabric and that sort of thing. So for a while I was leaving the magnet rings on the shower curtains, but I use them for other stuff too, so I took them off. So now what I have is a giant shower completely surrounded by shower curtains with magnets on them so that they stay where they're supposed to. And then I've got my little 18 by 18 little mat for standing on. One thing I wanted to show you before I get started is that I wanted to kind of explain my shower mixer valve. It is super cool. So what you do is you set the temperature here, and then this is the on-off. It's really nice because you don't have to worry about the temperature. It just stays where it's supposed to. I'm all set here. I've got my conditioner, my shampoo, my soap, and a razor, and my towel is ready. Now to start off, I'm actually going to run some water through the hose so that the temperature's right. Oh, and there it is. So what I do is I actually get undressed out here in my little shower and then use my towel to get back and get dressed in the van. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to show you that. And when you see me next, I should be all clean. When you don't take a shower every day, I think you appreciate it a little more. Now I'm going to tear down the shower. I just unscrewed the shower head hose right away so that it could drain out and dry out. I'm just gonna untie the shower curtains, fold them up, and put them back in the bin. That is as hard as it is. The little wooden mat is all dry already, so super easy cleanup. That's it. I hope this helps, you figure out your own shower solutions on the road. This is Joni with TheGalavan. Enjoy your journey.
With 6 of us in a tracker.
You guys just make sure you're safe and hanging on.
Mostly hanging on, still filming.
Still filming.